Built in 1939, the Fairmont Hotel Vancouver is a crown jewel of the city, all marble, chandeliers, and velvet staircases. It once hosted the elite, Queen Elizabeth, John Travolta, Winston Churchill. But beneath the glamour lies a presence, one that doesn't appreciate being forgotten. The lady in red. She's been seen for decades, drifting silently on the 14th floor. A tall woman in a flowing red gown from the 1940s, heels clicking lightly down the hallway. Elegant, proud, possessive. One couple checked into her former suite, room 1423. That night, the woman woke up choking on perfume, thick and sweet, like roses gone bad. The lights flickered violently, and in the mirror, written in fog, "This was my room." Moments later, the room's vanity chair launched across the floor by itself. She doesn't like uninvited guests. The 14th floor has become a legend, so haunted it's a stop on city ghost tours. One group wandered down the corridor, nervously laughing, filming on their phones. One guy, chewing gum, flicked it casually into a potted plant. A moment later, they heard it. A low, cold voice, just behind him. "This is yours." He turned and gasped, choking violently. The gum was now lodged deep in his throat as if shoved back by invisible fingers. He collapsed. Panic, chaos, emergency services called. As paramedics wheeled him out, a whisper followed them from the hall. Don't come back unless you want to stay forever. Gastown was where Vancouver began. A wild town of sailors, saloons, and secrets. The cobblestone streets are older than the city itself, and at its heart, the famous steam clock chimes for more than just the living. Near the steam clock, late at night, some say they hear coughing beneath the grates, a dry, desperate sound, like someone sick and dying, just below the street. It's believed to be the spirit of a homeless man who froze to death decades ago, curled inside a vent for warmth. The city sealed it shut. But now, in the winter months, people feel a heatless breath at their ankles. One woman claimed she heard whispering under her feet. She knelt down to listen. She was later found screaming in the middle of Water Street, shoes gone, feet burned. She kept repeating, "He said it was warmer down there." In the alley just behind the clock, there's a tattered coat nailed to the wall, a memorial for a man named Victor, a local who used to sleep nearby. He vanished in the 80s. They say the coat was left behind, but no one remembers putting it there. Visitors report seeing a man in the coat pacing the alley. He never looks up, just mutters to himself. When someone tries to speak to him, he turns a corner and vanishes. One tourist followed him, thinking he needed help. They found the tourist hours later, huddled in a stairwell, crying, clutching a jacket that wasn't his. He kept whispering, "He gave it to me, but it's still cold." The Dominion building opened in 1910, the tallest building in the British Empire at the time. But even before it welcomed its first tenant, it claimed a life. Its architect, John S. Hellyer, fell to his death from the rooftop. Some say it was an accident. Others say something pushed him. To this day, his ghost is rumored to walk the halls, restless, unfinished. On foggy mornings, people in neighboring towers swear they've seen it. A man falling in slow motion outside their windows, arms flailing, eyes wide in terror, then gone. Inside the Dominion building, upper floor workers describe sudden pressure in the air, like someone just fell past them. And then always the sound, like a body hitting the ground. But when they check, nothing's there. On the 8th floor, there's an office no one stays in longer than 5 days. They say the walls whisper. First nonsense, then words, then your name. One woman said she heard a voice from under the desk say,
Don't
answer the phone. She's dead. You let her die. She didn't own a phone there. Another man said the whisper got inside his head.
Let me wear your skin.
Let me wear your skin.
He was found curled in the corner, crying. At night, the emergency stairwell opens by itself, always at 2:13 a.m. Guards hear heavy boots running downward, floor after floor, but no one's there. One janitor chased the sound all the way down. Every landing was empty, except the last one. He found a puddle, not water, thick, red, fresh, and next to it, a barefoot print on the ceiling.